Hi, I'm Jared with FunScienceDemos, and today we have a tasty edition because we're looking at the science of food that I had in my refrigerator. One of the lesser-known playlists on our channel is something we call fun-size scav hunts, and they're basically scavenger hunts because we want to see if you can figure out what's going on with the science we show you in a very simple demonstration using materials you can find in your house. One particular scav hunt was called baking soda and pickle juice, and I believe I pulled pickle juice and ketchup and mustard and barbecue sauce out of my refrigerator and mixed it with baking soda to see what would happen. Well, today we're talking about the science that happened in that scav hunt. We're giving you the answer. We'll give you a hint. The science that's at work in all of those things, well, it's chemistry. So for this demonstration, we're going to need some baking soda. I think I have enough. And I have my pickle juice. But you'll notice we've added other foods to see if we can still get a reaction with the baking soda. Now, we don't want to waste all of this food by dumping baking soda into the container. We want to take a little bit out of the containers, and the best tray to use, we found, are little cupcake tins that allow us to line everything up. We can even label it with some tape so we know exactly what's in each compartment. So we have our first three foods ready to go: creamy French, soy sauce, and mustard. What I'm going to do is add a spoonful of baking soda to each one and then stir it up. And then I'm going to look for a reaction, a chemical reaction. Now, in a chemical reaction, something new is created. In this case, it's going to be an invisible gas called carbon dioxide. So how do we see it? Well, we're going to look for something like bubbles. We should see bubbles start to foam up, and that's that carbon dioxide reacting and being created. We might even be able to hear those bubbles if we zoom in. All right, we've zoomed in now, so we can start with our French dressing. Put in the baking soda, use my straw stir to stir it up. And let's watch. Oh yeah, you can see the whole thing rising almost like a cupcake. Tiny, tiny little bubbles. That is definitely a chemical reaction to the French dressing. Now let's add some baking soda to the soy sauce. I'm not even going to stir it, and you can see we definitely have a chemical reaction. There are those little bubbles we're talking about. It's foaming up. Not getting quite as high as our French dressing, but we do have a clear chemical reaction. Next up is our mustard. Add the baking soda. Let's stir it up. And you can see a really clean, good reaction. A lot of foam, a lot of fizz, a lot of bubbles popping. And I can hear them. This time we are looking at ketchup, pickle juice, and barbecue sauce. And we're just going to dump some baking soda in each one and then mix them all up together. As you can see, I'm a little sloppy. Oh, we get an instant reaction with the pickles. Let's mix up the ketchup. A nice reaction with the ketchup and the barbecue sauce. Let's let that sit. You can see the pickle juice reacted right away. The ketchup was pretty fast as well. Took the barbecue sauce a little bit of time to react, but now I'm seeing the bubbles, the fizz, and I can hear the popping. Next up, we have Italian dressing, Worcestershire sauce, and salsa. Let's start with the Italian dressing. In goes the baking soda. Let's mix it up. Yes, we have a reaction. Lots of bubbles, lots of fizz, and a clear popping. Listen to that. Now onto the Worcestershire sauce. Baking soda goes in. I can already see my reaction happening. Let's give it a mix. Now I'm getting some good fizzing, good bubbles. Look at the bubbles popping on my Italian dressing. Clear bubbles here with the Worcestershire sauce. They're bigger in this case instead of, if you want to compare it to the other ketchup, those bubbles were much tinier. And now let's try our salsa. Let's mix up our salsa. Yes, it's starting to expand and rise because of that carbon dioxide being created in the chemical reaction. The bubbles are smaller, but I still can see a nice, clean chemical reaction. So the science at work here is chemistry. The baking soda was reacting with some ingredient in all of these foods. The question is, what ingredient was it? Well, to figure that out, we need to read the ingredients. And when you examine and analyze the ingredients, there is one thing they all have in common: vinegar. The chemical reaction you saw at work is what happens when you mix an acid with a base. In all chemical reactions, something new is created. In this chemical reaction, when I mix some baking soda with vinegar, that something new is carbon dioxide gas. That's what's creating the bubbles in this mixture and all of these as well. The next time you're in a food store, why don't you try grabbing a bottle of something and looking at the ingredients and see if you can find vinegar. Then go into your kitchen and try mixing some baking soda, but I'm not helping you clean up the mess. There's an incredible amount of chemistry in food. And scientists who study chemistry are called chemists. And if you want to see how chemists write this chemical reaction, check it out below. If you want to learn more about chemistry and science, check out our YouTube channel, Fun Science Demos. Science is so cool, especially when you can eat a pickle. Thanks for watching.